Hello, welcome to the Nerd Cave. I'm Ashton, and we're going to look at some action figures tonight. I've got a nice little pile that I've been working on of new figures that I haven't gotten a chance to review yet. So I'm probably going to try to do 3 videos tonight and just release them throughout the week. But I've got to get these figures open and put out because I am dying to do that. So tonight we are going to start with these. Probably should have had them a little bit closer, but anyway, Goblin Queen, X-Cutioner. Let's crack them open. All right, before we open them, let's just take a look. They're in the X-Men 97 packaging that we've come to know and love throughout these last 2 waves of figures. These are the last 2 that I have to open, and were the last 2 that I got. I now have all of them. You can see they've got the blister card on the front. They've got the X-Men 97 logo, team art here on the right side, character art on the left. We've got X-Cutioner and Goblin Queen. Turn them around, they've got the full pictures of the full wave on the back, and then just the character. Nothing really special about anything else. All your typical stuff on the bottom, legalese, barcode, warnings, all of that. So let's open them up. Here they are opened. We've got X-Cutioner right here, Goblin Queen. We'll move her over to the side. We'll look at X-Cutioner first. She's probably going to fall, which is something we're going to talk about. In fact, let's just lay her down. So X-Cutioner, really cool looking guy. Loved him on the series. If you haven't watched X-Men 97 yet, you really need to just stop this video and go watch it right now. 5 episodes are out. Won't take you but 2.5 hours to watch them. Just do it. You will not regret it. It'll make you appreciate these figures even more. That's why I got this figure. Well, I'm a completist, but also he was just awesome in episode 2. He beat the snot out of Cyclops, which was cool. But anyway, we're not talking about the show. We are talking about the figure, and here he is. You can already tell off the bat, he's got all these overlays for his coat and for this thing, that he's not going to be able to be posed very dynamically. Pretty much just standing here. You can get a leg through, but it's just not that great for posing. I'm probably just gonna have him standing there in a cool pose, holding his gun or something. Another reason I'm gonna have him holding his gun is, if you see, he's kind of sideways. I cannot get him to stand straight. I don't know what the deal is. Did I just do it? I think I did, actually. I just had to dig down into it a little. But yeah, there we go. You see he's got the waist here at the joint here at the waist, where he flexes, he can go side to side. He's got a little bit of front and back tilt, but not a whole lot. And I think that did just straighten him out some, didn't it? Cool. So yeah, there he is. He's got this little red sash thing and his belt with the Friends of Humanity logo on the front. This hole in the back is for his gun, which is right here, and it came with these 2 pieces. This is, I guess, the weapon. I think this is what he used to wallop Cyclops, but it attaches to his gun. You see they've got these pegs, and there's 2 peg holes that they plug into, and you can put it in his hand if you want to. He's got his fist, his gripping fist is small enough to hold this thin rod, pole, beaten stick, whatever it is. So you can have that on there. I prefer it on here, I think, and then putting the gun on his back, because you see it's got this peg here that goes in the peg hole. Also, this gun came with a little clear plastic piece over the barrel, which I guess helps keep it straight. I actually dropped it on the floor, and I think it went under my couch, so I can't show it to you. It's somewhere. I'm very clumsy, if y'all haven't noticed. So anyway, this will go right here. That strap is almost in the way. Let's see. I'm gonna get that plugged in there. Then you can have that on his back. I think characters are cool looking when they've got guns or swords on their backs. X-Cutioner is no different. He also came with this Sentinel technology gun that the Friends of Humanity were using in the first 2 episodes, and it just slides right over there. It doesn't really click or anything. It just kind of holds on there. So I'm probably going to have him posed with this, shooting it. You'll see his head has okay articulation. He doesn't really have a neck. He's got some forward tilt, not much back, no real side to side, but he can turn his head. So I'll probably do what I can, have him pose shooting the Sentinel gun. All in all, pretty good figure. He looks good. Silhouette's really good. He, like I said, is not very poseable, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to get him set up somehow where he's just chilling, pointing his Sentinel gun at somebody. So let's move him to the side and get Goblin Queen. I struggled getting her to stand at first. In fact, you'll see this McFarlane DC Multiverse stand over here that I tried to put on her. She's got these really tiny high-heeled feet, and it's just not very conducive to standing very well. This would be a figure that I would want on a flight stand anyway. I still haven't ordered any. If you watch my last video, I did a review. Said I needed to order some. I still do. So I'll probably will do that soon and have her on a flight stand where she can be, you know, up, levitating. And she came with extra fists. These are just 2 closed fists. She came with, and then she came with this power blast effect. She came with 2 of those, 1 for each hand. These are the same ones that Jubilee came with in the X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 275. They're training costumes. Jubilees are pink and purple. This is green. I wish they would have incorporated the purple in this like her powers looked in episode 3, because that was so cool. The animation in X-Men 97 is just out of this world. I love it. But this is cool. I like the green. I do wish it had some purple. So I'll put these on her and get her posed on the X-Men shelf, which you see right there. She also came with Baby Nate. This is the same baby that I know came with Old Man Logan. One other one I saw. I don't have any of the figures that came with this, but I did. There was one other one I know. I can't remember who I read it was with. But this, you can maybe see it. It's got the X's on the blanket. So we can have her holding her child. Just waiting to give him away to Mr. Sinister so he can make the perfect evil mutant. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't watched X-Men. But I warned you earlier, go watch it. Stop this video, watch X-Men 97. You won't regret it till you get to the end of episode 5. So anyway, yeah, she's got typical articulation. The sculpt is great. She's got the not really an ab crunch. It's the new thing they're doing on some of the female figures and some of the male figures too, I think. But definitely on the female figures where it's just the separate piece at the top where the, you know, mid ribs up move. Double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. These really tiny feet that are hard to stand, but she does have ankle rockers, so that does help. Plastic cape. Her hair is molded and really cool looking, I think. Gives it a nice effect like the wind's blowing it. So probably, honestly, the 2 weakest figures so far in this line. But I still like them a lot, especially once I get a flight stand for Goblin Queen. For now, though, I'm just going to try to get her to stand up over there. So let's get them on the shelf and see what they look like there. All right, they have joined the other X-Men on my X-Men 97 shelf. There's X-Cutioner, kind of a bland pose. I'm probably going to play around with that some more. Like I said, he's just, I don't know, his legs don't move that great. We'll see what I can do with him some other time, but for now, I think he's all right there. Pan over here to Goblin Queen. She's actually standing up fairly well if the focus would get off Magneto, but mainly because I'm using the wall to prop her up a little bit. Just kind of got her cape leaning on the wall, but that will definitely work until I can get a flight stand for her. So yeah, there they are, looking good. This shelf is starting to fill up some finally. I cannot wait for wave 3. I really hope we get Beast and Jubilee. I don't even know who else. Bring them all on. I want everybody morph. I kind of need to work on the lighting in here. Maybe put a little light up here or something. I'll figure that out. If you have ideas for lighting on this shelf, please let me know, because I'm still learning at all this display stuff. I've never been able to display things until recently, and I'm loving it. And I am glad that y'all are joining me on this adventure as I'm just opening stuff and displaying it and talking about it. Again, just thank you all for the views, for the likes. And if you will, keep it up. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow, share, recommend, everything. Just, again, I greatly appreciate how far that I've come so far. And just let me know what I can do better. I'm still learning. I know I'm not the best talker in the world, but it's whatever. I enjoy it. And if nobody watches these but me, I'm still going to keep making them. So anyway, I hope y'all had fun looking at these figures with me. And I guess we're done with X-Men 97 until Wave 3 comes out. But catch my channel with other figures. I'm actually about to do another video now. And y'all stick around to see what we look at. Thank you.